Hi friends, I really like some words that Gary Vee said in one of his interviews. I don't want to treat my employees as jerks. That's what Steve Jobs did. He treated his employees as jerks to build a $5 billion company, which I don't want to. What I really want to inspire young people to build a multi-million company. Of course, that is not everything you need to know about Gary Vaynerchuk or Gary Vee, but that is his business principle, being the best without dismissing other business around. That is what he calls empathy. Maybe that is why he chose Empathy Wines as a name for his multi-million company. And this principle helped him to become one of the 5th best-selling authors according to New York Times. By the way, in 2019 his net worth was about $200 million. Not bad for Belarusian immigrant who moved to United States. So let's study together Gary Vee's success story. Gary Vee was among 8 family members who migrated from Belarus, Bobruisk to United States in 1970s. Don't ask me to show on the map where is Bobruisk, it's in the middle of nowhere in Eastern Europe. Gary was a natural born sales guy since his childhood. He knew how to sell well, making his first money by offering his neighbors the flowers which they had grown up on their lawns. Almost intuitively choosing the right words and knowing what people really wanted to get, he had learned for years the most impactful communications options to make his customers listen to him. The first best finding I did from his success story and tens of videos I watched on YouTube about Gary Vee: don't start your business till you find the right place for it. I mean, perfect product market fit. While in college, Gary understood the internet would be his best place to try his own business. There were rare or almost zero e-commerce businesses runners, and that was the perfect time to test the internet for his venture. He started his wine library online shop in 1990s when there was no such offer on the internet. That helped him to become the wine's best online seller very fast and raise his wine business to millions and millions of dollars. Of course, e-commerce now looks like the place overloaded with online places, and your selling and delivering wine online search will bring you thousands of offers to compare. Yet the very approach to be innovating in finding your business place or market fit is a good lesson by Gary Vee. The second best finding: use the pioneering ways to communicate, to take up the leading position and catch the largest and the best audience you could get. Gary's success story was built on the rise of YouTube. Just try to Google Gary's wine library shop, for example. Guess what your first page findings will be? Well, not the shop itself, by the way, but Gary's Vee YouTube channel Wine Library TV. He launched his channel to promote the shop in 2006, the time when YouTube was rarely used for business. He prepared and launched a 20-minute video daily, telling his audience about new testing, choosing the right wine, and develop his own philosophy of drinking wine. The channel never missed a single video for 10 years. Wow!
Hey everybody, this is Gary Vaynerchuk, and this is episode 179 of the Ask Gary Vee Show.
Gary Vee gained the popularity of his shop, having gathered tens of thousands of subscribers and followers. What is the result? His wine library rose from $3 million to $60 million of sales. In fact, Gary Vee didn't miss innovative discoveries in marketing through digital history. From emails to Google AdWords, he tried and practiced everything that was new in sales and marketing. He used every possible way to utilize new media, By the way, it also explained for me why he is now one of the most famous TikTok influencers doing collab with TikTok stars like Charli D'Amelio and some others. The third best finding I found: learn to be a great storyteller. It's impossible to overestimate while doing marketing. Why are storytelling and brand presentation so impactful? Well, the boost of public platforms such as YouTube, Facebook, TED Talks, and variety of digital platforms makes it possible to gather thousands of potential and existing customers at once. That means talented speakers can drag attention to their followers immediately. By the way, for Gary Vee, great speaking skills help him to launch his writing career and media businesses. One of his first speeches drew the attention of New York Times, and their first book, Crush It, became a bestseller. There have been 4 more New York Times bestsellers from Gary Vee rank very high. For example, the Thank You Economy, Right Hook, Ask Gary Vee, and Crushing It. And the success of teaching inspired Gary to start his own media holding company to help other businesses tell their stories in a bright and talented manner. In fact, VaynerMedia could have happened if there had been no 10-year-old videos on Wine Library TV. Both develop a great content creator and speaking skills, the thing without which you will not be able to bring value and get support to your ideas. So my takeaway: every entrepreneur should practice these skills daily. Do like Gary Vee, that's what I'm doing every day. The first great finding from his success story, of course, his branding strategy. While I talk and recommend learning branding almost every video on my channel, in Gary's case it looks different because he learned to brand himself. He created his personal values and could communicate them to the audience as an integral part of everything he does. Selling wines, advertising other businesses, making YouTube videos, or just answering tens or hundreds of questions on Twitter or Facebook for his audience. For example, one of his latest videos on the tallest building in the world points out Gary's philosophy in business. If he wants to build the tallest building in the world, he would not build the middle one and destroy the others, which are taller. He would rather just build the tallest building. And you know, his message is simple, yet it gives the audience the key value of Gary Vee as a person, which he also brings into his business: all life matters. And you know, in business, that means there must be not an ill kind of competition aimed at making hard or weak somebody else. You can't be happy as much as your competitor is unhappy. Your business must make you happy first and then wealthy. Why is defining your values as a key business principles so important? Business nowadays is trying to meet and solve the biggest challenges of the world: climate change, pollution, hunger, and social injustice. If you don't claim your values, that you are involved in the process and want to help the world with your business ideas, your start will be dead. People just don't believe in this. And the fifth and the greatest finding you must know about Gary Vaynerchuk is his obsession with everything he does. Have you ever watched his Wine Library TV on YouTube? I highly recommend to check it. They are real shows where Gary's love and passion for what he sells, wine, is evident through his very word and move. Check it please. Here is a good example of exciting and professionally given storytelling to promote one of the wine brands. Just listen to him and how he sells what he loves.
One of the great cold wines in all of California. This is their Sauvignon Blanc 2013 Ezel Vineyard. Sauvignon Blanc from California was always one of the funny memes on my show because I was a huge anti-advocate of Sauvignon Blanc from California.
And by the way, the same things happened when Gary Vee started VaynerMedia, a multi-million-dollar advertising media company which has gained Fortune 100 businesses as its long-term customer in just 1 or 2 years. Branding, messaging and content production, that is how Gary Vee describes VaynerMedia's mission and what he says to love most in his life: finding the right message and creating the greatest content. So being just a half-hearted or impatient to what you are doing will kill your business 100%. Not telling your customer that you're obsessed with what you are doing or failing to give them the right message of your obsession will also kill your business. Okay, so let's sum up 5 top Gary Vee's business principles that help him to build his own success story. A path from a Belarusian immigrant to wealthy and famous entrepreneur in United States. Be the first in finding the place for your business. This will guarantee you will take up the leading position on the market. Apply innovative research and creative thinking to define where more successful businesses are going to be in the nearest 10 or 12 years. The second one, develop your own unique and long-term communication policy. You must communicate with your audience almost every day in different ways, in different channels. And by the way, Gary Vee VaynerMedia was the first big advertisement agency which started application of all channels instead of focusing on just one. The third point I want to highlight: become a genius in storytelling. Develop your content creating skills. The greatest messages you will develop. The rightest audience for your business you will get. If you can't catch the hearts and minds of your customers, you will fail, and it doesn't matter how great is your business. Lesson number 4 from this story. Let me repeat again. Branding your business must be a high priority in your strategy. Hide the best things you can offer with your idea into your business brand. And the last one, love, adore, be obsessed with what you are doing. Your business idea must bring happiness to you at first. If it doesn't make you happy, it will not make happy anybody else. There is a big difference between love of making money and love of your business which makes you money. Always stick to the second way and never follow the first to make your business start a success story. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you find something really valuable that you can use right today in your life. Please tell me in comments whether you like Gary Vee and want me to make more videos about him and his business. Thank you guys and peace out.